She's not up.
Emma.
Well, that's not on. Now it is.
All right,
All right.
I have a motion come out.
Motion.
So move.
Second.
Jared got the motion and Jay second. Let the record reflect no action was taken.
Vote on it, Brad.
Huh?
Vote on it.
Aye. Sorry, I'm new at all this now.
I really like the way you take the vote. This, all right, any discussion on that?
That was a good one.
It works.
Yeah, man.
All right.
All right.
Anything need to be added?
Yeah.
I'd like to add repairing the parking area at the Pearl School District.
Yeah, Pearl School
We
District, the bus and the high school softball field.
And the high school softball
Yeah.
field.
So that's your motion. to
That's my
add?
motion to add it.
Second.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye. All right,
Okay.
now,
Now, vote for it.
I make the motion that we approve, we don't know the exact amount, but something under,
Work repair done for the
Work repair done.
softball parking lot and the bus
That's
turnaround.
pretty wide. How big's the
Bus
parking
bill.
lot?
I don't, yeah, I wanted a dollar figure.
Heck if I know.
Okay, all right, let's, we'll review the bill when it comes in.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so I got a motion by Steve,
Second.
second by Jay. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Any opposed? All right, anything else?
Yes,
wanna
sir.
add?
Yes, sir. I have a item to add. I request that you add authority for the county administrator to enter into agreements with Hart InterCivic for June election support and ballot programming, and authority to issue the check upon services.
So we need to make a motion to add that to the agenda.
So moved.
So, second.
All right. All right. Now, do I have a motion approved?
So moved. I mean, approved, yes.
Yes. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
All in favor?
Yeah,
say
that's,
aye.
yeah.
Any discussion? now?
Any discussion now?
We'll take it.
I make a motion to approve, using Hart, for doing our election, upcoming election.
Second.
All right,
No discussion.
no discussion needed. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, anything else?
We have another item to add, don't you?
I think I do.
Gulf South.
Oh, the Gulf South, yes. Thank you, Jay. Good grief. My man, Jay. So what we've got here, guys,
Good gosh,
what I need is to add an item. This will be to accept and acknowledge affidavits for change prepared by your tax assessor that provides a basis for us to collect ad valorem taxes that have escaped taxation for 7 years, beginning 2014, related to the Gulf South Pipeline cavern in Flowood. These affidavits for change indicate by year an assessed valuation that needs to be made to the customers of Gulf South Pipeline for each of those years that have escaped taxation. And I'm asking you to accept those affidavits for change and to render an assessment as reflected on each of the affidavits.
Make a motion to add this item.
Second.
All right, any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? All right,
I make a motion to approve.
second. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed.
We will begin the process of getting notices out to each of the customers of Gulf South about this action that you've just taken. And we expect a good bit of discussion to come back our way as we begin that process. Just making y'all aware, this is probably gonna be a lengthy process.
All right.
To get us where we wanna go. Thank you, gentlemen.
I have one question. Tim, when we gonna, advertise Gun Road?
It's in the paper this week, it'll be in the paper when it comes out tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, do I have a motion to recess till March
Mr.
31st?
President, I'm sorry if y'all will allow me, this is just informative. I just want some feedback from you. One additional item, that there's an opportunity for us to continue with our process that we began with your approval. We told you when you approved it that it would in fact be a process, but we have an opportunity to reconnect with our friends in Washington DC to discuss our federal initiatives. This would be both transportation and stormwater related initiatives that we began. We have an opportunity to make a trip there in May. This will be the 10th through the 12th, to have just important discussions, and especially important now that the broader infrastructure package has now been passed, and we're waiting for that to actually be signed into law. Now is the time for us to really engage the discussions about how we move what's already begun going forward. So what I'm looking for is your feedback on a trip, May 10 through 12, in that range. We need to know, is there an interest on the part of board members to be a part of that trip, May 10 through 12? We need to do that because the importance now of getting airline tickets and hotel rooms engaged is critical.
What's it, May 10th through 12th?
May 10th through 12, that's our target dates.
That's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And who all we gonna meet with?
As you guys know, we run into issues where there are more than two. And so I'm asking for direction.
Wait a minute, we've all gone before.
I understand. I don't like the idea of three or more being involved, given the dynamics and given the visual. So I'd like to limit this to two of us.
Well, I'd like for all of us to go.
Yeah, I don't know why we limit it. We've done it before.
There's
Talk about it later.
an exact issue that we constantly have to deal with, and
Well, if anybody wants to go up there, they can more than welcome.
all right, we will do whatever the board instructs us to do. But that is the date range.
Well, you give me some more feedback on it later then.
So when do we need to let you know on as far as getting
As
that room?
soon
Okay.
as possible.
Okay,
because
well,
the
send us
tickets-
something
Before the
out.
31st?
Yeah.
Send us something
Like
out
in
then.
the next day or two.
Okay.
I need to know who's going.
Can you not send us
Put
something?
a tentative 4 of us.
Okay.
Can we go in 2 different planes?
That's impossible.
Yeah. I would say, we'll make it so that it is as compliant as we can possibly make it. Y'all may just have to live with the reality.
I'll opt out if it means that somebody else. I'd really like to go, but I don't.
We'll make it. We can do it.
Let's,
I don't want to go to jail over it.
Just touch base with us. Okay.
Let me push something out to you that is specific on date and times for flights, possible flights. We didn't want to go about the process of trying to set something up formally unless we knew how many of you guys were going to be involved. So it does change the logistics dramatically if we are carrying them forward. So just FYI. So I will have to revisit with the folks that are putting all that together and make sure we're in a position to be able to accommodate all that.
Yeah, well, I'd like to
Do you
hear.
have any updates on, I know there's some stuff that
So,
Mark,
yes, so the House, the House passed the broad infrastructure package. And, I'm sorry, the Senate passed the broad infrastructure package, and the House has it, and I think it's on their calendar. The president is expected to sign it into law, and so I'm anticipating that we're gonna have a fairly significant, that's a 1.5 billion is the infrastructure package. And so it's a continuation or a funding of government package that gets us all the way through the end of the year. And there are 2 specific aspects that apply directly to Rankin County. Both of them are our continuation of the East Metro Access Parkway project, which is now called the I-20 Connector Loop. One of those appropriations ties directly to the grade separation at Greenfield Road. And the other is the aspect of the 4-lane, the aspect of moving the Highway 18 bypass generally in an easterly direction towards East Brandon, and then ultimately the prospect of connecting East Brandon at Lewis Wilson back to I-20 at 59. So that is our connector loop initiative. It's not the only initiative that we have, by the way, for transportation purposes, but it is an important initiative that impacts a significant part of the county. There's also the stormwater package, that it's unclear exactly how that's gonna be impacted, but of course, as you know, our eligibility for stormwater funding through the state is still very much in play. And, we're hopeful that our friends over the legislature are gonna get their act together, and get something passed. We're hoping. Okay?
Sounds good.
I'll push something out to y'all about the specifics on the trip, and we'll start working on getting that teed up for us. I want everybody that wants to go to be able to go. There will be other opportunities. I'll just throw this out. There are gonna be other opportunities to go to DC for follow-up. And so if not all 4 can go this time, maybe we can plan on who can't go this time.
You can just figure out how we can all 4 go.
All right, I'm gonna work on that. We'll
All right.
talk about it.
All right, anything, anybody?
Recess, I make most recess.
Second.
Till-
All in favor?
Any discussion?
No discussion.
Discussion.
Brad, I can't wait until it's your turn, man.
All right, I'll be better.